Let's go to work, Harley. Hunt him up. She's not gonna hunt him up, I promise. We put a couple deer in mind every shed season that we really want to get the sheds off of, and this is a deer we call Muley, and he's pretty nice. He's a real nice young deer. Huge 2s and 3s. He is gonna be nice. So I really wish I knew what I was getting myself into that day when I picked that shed up. This was a deer that really just came out of nowhere. We had just a couple pictures of him late in 2019. Had no idea whether he would come back or not. We go through the off season, put the cameras back out, nothing. And then October 1st, boom, there he is back on camera. Me and Dad have a plan in place maybe for this deer to try and get after him. And October 26th, we laid eyes on him for the first time ever.
Well, that didn't work out quite so well. That's one of our target bucks we call Muley. Got a few pictures of him on this side of the farm. That's kind of who we were in here looking for tonight. And that doe had me pinned. I didn't draw. I guess I should have. But then when he came around the corner, he was quartered into me too much. So I just felt being ethical is more important than putting a big buck baby chasing one all night. So we'll see him again.
When Dad said we will see him again, that couldn't be a more accurate statement. This deer would go on to haunt us for 4 more years. As that season rolled on, we had just a few pictures, not any more encounters until Christmas Eve. Lakin and I had an encounter with him, just really brief. We go into the off season with not a lot of pictures of him, and then boom, late in shed season, Michael Curry scoops up one of his sheds, and then Lakin and I go out that same night and actually matched him up. So it was 3 sheds in 2 years off of the deer. All summer, no pictures once again, but right as deer season rolls around, he's back and he's huge, just a frame to die for. In 2021, I've decided I'm all in on this deer, and that would go on to be the craziest year with Muley.
It's Friday evening, October the 15th. It's my first night out. Got the Matthews in hand. We're going back here in the back corner of our place, going after in here for a particular buck named Muley. We've got a few pictures of him here later part of the year, and hopefully he makes a mistake and walks out in front of me tonight. Stick with us. Well, we seen our target buck about 120 yards north of us. He took off across the way. I don't think we'll probably see him again tonight. Pretty excited though. First night you sit. We see our target buck, and by the way, it's polar gray.
So we have encounters our very first 2 sits of the year with this deer in 2021, and this deer, he's just everywhere on camera. He's bedded on us, he's feeding on us, working through everything, anything you could ever dream of. And on November 4th, we hang a set where we had seen him a couple times, and it looks like it's finally all going to come together this night. That night still blows my absolute mind. I don't know what happened other than the does walk right under the tree. He hangs up at 50 yards, just calls an audible, steers out of my life, goes around, and the encounters keep rolling in and we keep getting the pictures, and Lakin's up to bat in the Illinois gun season. We think finally we can get this done.
20th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you like.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
It is November 20th. Scott and I are going back out, rooting for Muley. Gonna go out to the stand that we put up not too long ago, our newest stand, and hopefully it gives us some luck. Matt.
Wait. Missed him.
So Lakin shoots just over his back. He runs off. We were both absolutely devastated. Lakin doesn't even give an exit interview, which I can definitely understand and relate to. He keeps showing up. I have more videos that I don't even show because I'm just trying to keep this episode at a decent length. But December 7th is one I definitely had to show.
Like the 5th or something.
Yeah, it's the 6th.
7th. You ready?
Yeah.
It is December 7th. We've got like 2 hours to hunt. I was able to get off work early and sneak in for a quick hunt. And we've got the perfect wind to hunt Muley tonight. Coop's behind the camera. The spot we're at tonight, I've seen him cross right under this stand twice, and I just happened to be in the wrong tree stand. But we're right on top of his bed, and hopefully tonight he makes his fatal mistake. It's him.
It's him?
Yep.
Okay. Get ready.
He's following that doe in there.
Okay.
He's gone now.
He's gone.
Now what's the scouting report?
Dude, we've been in this stand for like 5 minutes.
Maybe, yeah. Oh my God.
No way. Oh, it's not focusing.
Yep, he's getting mad.
Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah. This is sick footage.
Oh.
This is sick.
So 2021 ends, and on the very last night of the season, I will watch Muley walk out of my life. And that year, no sheds. We think the deer was 6.5. I'm not even sure if he's alive going into 2022. And I wasn't expecting to get him in the summer anyways. And then right as deer season rolls around, I get one of the most impressive trail camera pictures I've ever seen to this day, just a frame. He's carried his velvet into October. Just an absolutely world-class 8-pointer. I can't wait to try and get back after this deer again.
It is October 15th, and does it ever feel right? I got Muley's picture right under the stand going into the bedding this morning in the evergreens. So I'm right on top of him, hoping he comes back out to go to the beans behind me tonight. It feels good. There's some does up on their feet already. Let's see if we can't make it happen tonight.
Well, that's Muley. And when he went around that bend, there's a tree stand right there that he just walked probably like 15 yards in front of. And that's the tree stand I've been trying to kill him in and have not seen him. And I decided to sit here tonight. And he walks by the other one. Same, different year, same Muley.
So another heartbreaking encounter. First and only time I would go on to see him in 2022. Unbelievably, he was just a ghost, just a picture here and there, just to remind me he's still around. December rolled around, not a single picture. January, not a single picture. I don't find his sheds. I really think it could have been the end of the story at age 7.5. And we go through the off season, not even really expecting him to be there. And I go check some cameras with my mom right before deer season, and boom, he is alive and well. Unbelievable. So he comes back on camera, I'll not forget, screaming through the house, hollering at my mom that I got his picture, running out of the house to call my dad, call my buddies. And I'm trying to get my mind right to be able to put myself through this torture again. And I'm getting more pictures than I ever have this year. The problem is he's doing it at night. I was getting his picture almost every day on just a couple cameras, but he was not gonna make it easy this year either, that's for sure. So early October, I get eyeballs on him back-to-back nights, but the problem is he is not wanting to come to that field edge in the daylight, and he made that very apparent. I stay on him, try and tweak a couple different things. I go in there a couple times, don't have any luck getting on him, and November 3rd, I finally got him to the field edge in the daylight.
Well, here we go, November 3, running a little late today. My nappy nap went a little bit longer than it should have, but I wanted to be south of here tonight, but the wind, it just swirls and blows right into the evergreens. It's so frustrating. He daylighted there last night. I was down on the north side, of course, but I really like this spot to be able to harvest them too. The wind's a lot safer here. I'm a lot more out in the open, so the wind's a lot steadier. But just keep hammering the hours. We've been grinding. I've seen him move a lot in warm weather before, and it's warm again tonight, so maybe we can pop out 2 nights in a row during the daylight. Let's give her a whirl. much to me than to be flinging an arrow where I'm not comfortable. I have too much respect for that deer to risk ever putting an unethical shot on him. A lot of people probably think I'm stupid. That's the closest I've ever got to him. I watched him get up out of his bed right here, 100 yards away from me in the freaking CRP. And I didn't want to grunt at him. He saw that doe down there and I wanted nothing to do with her. Oh my gosh. This 2 nights in a row, he's made me sick. Awesome encounter. The saga continues.
So it takes 4 years of hunting muley to finally come to full draw on him for the first time. And it was just a distance, something in my head told me to not do it. And then having to live with those consequences. I saw the deer one more time and then he just vanishes from camera. Not sure where he's at, what he's doing. In the back of my head, it's over. I've missed my one and only opportunity. I was having a hard time with that, dealing with that, hunting a deer for so long and not getting it done. And then January rolled around. I hadn't ever stopped really hunting the deer. I just wasn't getting his picture. I went 32 days without a picture of muley. And New Year's Day, he decided to show back up for me.
Well, here we go. It's getting down to it. It is Wednesday, January 3rd. The reason I am hunting a Wednesday in January is because muley is back on camera the last 2 nights in a row, actually. So I was able to get the half day off. I got a spot already hung just for this scenario. He did this a lot 2 years ago. I'm going to sneak in. The access is pretty good. I like my chances if he comes out in the daylight. That's the hardest part, is getting him on his feet in the daylight. So I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of videoing or talking once I get in there. I'm going to be pretty close to him when I get in there. So I'm going to get in there and be quiet and cross our fingers. Feeling pretty anxious going in tonight. So let's see what we can do.
So as I said in the pre-hunt, I didn't want to talk or video a lot as I got set up like I normally would, because I knew I was right on top of his bed and it was going to be probably a miracle if I didn't bump him walking in regardless. And I didn't video because there wasn't anything to video. I'm not seeing deer, nothing's going on. Finally, about 4:20, the deer start piling out to my south, nothing walking in front of me, which was kind of discouraging. And then as nightfall's setting in, I got about 30 minutes left. I hear something creeping through the evergreens and my heart starts racing.
It's over. Just smoked muley. Oh my, let's go. Oh my Lord. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Unbelievable smoked muley on film. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. January 3rd. It's over. Smoked him. 5 years in the making. Sigh of relief. I could talk for hours and hours and hours about that deer. I cannot keep it together. Oh my God. Did it. I cannot even believe that just happened. Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot wait to call the boys. Oh, I believe I smoked him. He was hurting. Oh my gosh, we're in business.
Me and Dad talked about our buck streak down here being in big jeopardy. We've killed a good deer down here 4 years in a row. Make it 5. I've wanted to call you about this for 4 years. I smoked him, bro.
Oh my god, did you find him already?
No, but he ain't gonna be far, dude. I railed him.
Oh my god.
Dude, where are you at?
I am in the comb.
Oh gosh, dang it. Dude, smoked him on video.
Oh, that's awesome.
I cannot keep it together like him.
No problem.
All right, it's been about an hour. We got Beamo and Michael. Zach is en route. It's been about an hour since the shot. We watched the video, smoked him. Looks good. He looked like he was struggling last I saw him. Have not looked at the arrow, but we're hopefully gonna be smiling here in a little bit.
Yeah, it's what we like to see.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's hunt him up. A lot of blood right off the bat. There's some up here. Here, yep, here we go. Here we go.
Michael, get up. Well, no, I'm not going to not my deer. Okay, there's. He's starting to bleed. He's stopped.
He's walking. He's definitely walking.
Here we go. Now, let's Scotty.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. Woo! That frame is awesome.
Cage.
Here it is. The king is dead. I cannot believe it. 5 years in the making. Like I said, I could sit here and talk for hours about this deer. And I don't even know what to say yet. Let's get a tag on him. So I could sit here and talk all night about this deer. Zach, Michael, and Dad, thank you all for coming out. They're the ones I've ranted to about this deer for 4 years. It starts in 2019. I'll never forget the first picture I ever saw of him. Found his first shed that year. Next year, me, Zach, and Michael were actually all out shed hunting. Michael found this one, and then I went later that night with Lakin and found the match. And then 2021 is when the story gets crazy. I saw him more than a dozen times. 2022 saw him one time, was not in the right stand. He got away. Never saw him again the rest of the year. And tonight was the first time I'd seen him since November 9th. Thought it was just over, had kind of given up hope. He came back on camera just a couple days ago, and I decided to take a half day from work. And I'm very thankful and blessed and humbled to be sitting behind Muley tonight. The legend ends. So we're here shooting these videos about 4 days after I shot Muley, and to this day it still does not feel real to me. It hasn't set in. It's hard to imagine going forward without hunting the deer just because of how he had owned me for so long. I am just so thankful, and I want to thank everyone for following along with the story. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've put a lot of work into this, and I hope you enjoyed the story of Muley.